The Taz Show, brought to you by Crumb TV.
The Dental Journal of Australia and the findings of one professor, Michael McCollin, cite several international studies done that provide a link between alcohol-based mouthwash and oral cancer. In one study, which included 3,200 people, concluded that mouthwash use was a significant risk factor for head and neck cancer. Alcohol is a well-known and established oral cancer risk factor. In fact, it's the number 2 risk factor behind tobacco. There is no doubt about this. I'm not saying a few beers will give you oral cancer, but it's been established that heavy alcohol users are far more likely to get oral cancer. And, as well as in a few seconds, in terms of your mouth, using mouthwash can put you into a heavy alcohol user category, whether you drink or not. Almost all mouthwashes contain not just alcohol, but a significant amount of alcohol. Typically, 25%. That's 50% proof, folks. That's about 4 to 5 times as much as beer, about twice as much as wine, and as much as hard liquor. Your mouthwash is pretty potent stuff. Most folks rinse with mouthwash for 20 to 30 seconds or so, which is far longer than alcohol stays in your mouth when you drink wine or beer. So not only does mouthwash contain more alcohol than wine or beer, but you keep it in your mouth far longer. It is this last aspect, coupled with daily use, that can bring a mouthwash user into the high-risk heavy alcohol user percentile when it comes to oral cancer risk factor. In fact, even if a person doesn't drink alcohol at all, daily use of alcohol-based mouthwash can make them a far higher oral cancer risk than someone who drinks moderately but doesn't use mouthwash at all. By now you're probably thinking, wait, why haven't I heard anything about this yet? After all, things that are bad for me are always brought to light, right? Conversely, mouthwash is actually marketed as a health product. Can you imagine the outrage and lawsuits that will arise if and when this is admitted? It could bankrupt some huge companies. These companies put alcohol in their mouthwash as a flavor carrier to provide some burn and bite and to give a short-term antibacterial shot to your mouth. And it is short-term. Trust me, mouthwash is not necessary or even effective in combating bad breath or the like. In other words, alcohol makes mouthwash seem effective. It's marketing, plain and simple.
The Taz Show, brought to you by Crumb TV.